Assalamu alaikum guys, how are we all doing? Now, to smash or not to smash? That is the question on my mind. So let's get straight to it, guys. So Ramadan is upon us, and before I say anything, I want to share a short dua with you all. I pray Allah blesses us with many more a Ramadan, many more an opportunity to gain Allah's pleasure. To gain Allah's pleasure, Allah's favor, many more an opportunity to detox and refresh our minds and hearts whilst strengthening our iman. Ameen. So guys, I need some supplies for this recipe of choice today, and my wife needs to get some supplies for Ramadan. So here we are, we're out shopping, and I thought I'd take you guys along for the ride. Now, although Asda and Tesco's are sort of an all-encompassing shopping affair, hands up if you still enjoy popping to Iceland or Farm Foods to pick up some of your essentials, because a bargain hunter in your mind demands it. So guys, I was on the YouTubes the other day, procrastinating, trying to pass some time when it sent me down the rabbit hole, and I uncovered some stand-up comedian. Now this stand-up comedian is of Canadian descent, I believe, and this brother is called Joe Coy. Trust me, this guy is funny. Now, although he does use a few select expletives, so I must say watch with caution. Not exactly the most family-friendly content, but funny nonetheless. Now, his mom's Filipino and his dad's American. I think American, or maybe Canadian, I'm not entirely sure. And a lot of his stand-up revolves around his upbringing, because of course people can relate. So he starts talking about Vicks Vaporub, and according to his mom, Vicks is the universal cure of everything, including the bubonic plague. Okay, now that's maybe a bit of a stretch, but you catch my drift. Now it's kind of crazy though, because this brother's Filipino, and his reference to Vicks hits so hard. Is it just an Asian thing, or did everybody that grew up in the 70s and 80s experience this? In fact, the question is it still a thing? Now let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Anyway, getting back to it, we're done with our supplies, and we're going to get straight to cooking the food that I'm craving. As of late, all the boys keep talking about smash burgers, and in and around Brum, we're kind of very lucky, because we've got a bunch of different burger joints that make a solid sort of American diner style premium cheeseburger with quality beef patties and fresh and tasty bread. Now the bun of choice typically being brioche. I've opted for both brioche and a soft white bap to try, because to be fair, I kind of like the white bap. I'm not too sold on the whole idea of the brioche bun because it is kind of sweet, but anyway, we'll see. I'm going to try and recreate this epic burger using a few select ingredients, of which you've already seen on the screen. Now the only trouble is my wife's got kind of an OCD, and by that I mean she won't eat any kind of mincemeat without rinsing it through. Hence why you can see my mincemeat, or my ground beef, for my friends across the pond, is looking a little bit anemic. Now let's hope the seasoning helps bring it back to life. So guys, we can see that we're going in with one of the patties. This is a second of the two patties, because we're having a double cheeseburger. What we do, we smash down on the patty, flip it over after a couple of minutes, do the same on the opposing side. Then we apply some salt, some pepper, and some cayenne seasoning. You don't want to go in too early with those, because of course the pepper and the spices are going to burn. So you leave it towards the end, and just before you're ready to take it off from the heat, you want to apply a layer of cheese and melt it down by popping a lid on top and let it just steam through. I've got one of my buns here. We're using the soft white bun for the purpose of this video. Just going to apply a little bit of butter, guys, and get these nicely toasted in preparation of building the burger. Anyway, once these are toasted, guys, we're going to start building, so let's go. So what's the verdict, guys? The verdict is it's not looking the best, but you know what, it tastes decent. The patties are kind of nicely seasoned with a ground sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper, along with a cayenne seasoning, giving it a nice kick, but it's kind of dry, I'm not gonna lie. Now, would you look at that? I'm here busting out rhyming couplets. So the moral is, don't let your wife rinse your meat. And on that note, guys, have a blessed and fruitful Ramadan, and until next time, Salam.